Yeah, I'm still in shock, just like our whole family. An incredible loss that didn't have to happen.
A Cheney died from complications during a wisdom teeth removal surgery. The Spokane County Medical Examiner says his death was likely caused by a reaction to the anesthesia. This week, the teen's family filed a lawsuit against the oral surgeon. As KREM 2's chief journalist Amanda Rowley reports tonight, the circumstances surrounding the teen's death are raising questions about a common healthcare procedure that, in this instance, had dire consequences. Amanda?
Mark and Sara Edge filed medical malpractice and negligence claims against their son's oral surgeon. They claim he split his attention by administering anesthesia while also performing surgery on their son. They now want to save other families from suffering the same loss by bringing awareness to this common practice. We are not naming the dentist in this lawsuit because he is not being criminally charged or investigated. The Edge family never imagined a life without their son and brother.
He was our sunshine.
As a reminder of the light Erik once brought into their lives, his parents Sara and Mark and brother Zach wear a tattoo of his thumbprint on their wrists.
We can feel our pulse through his print, so it feels connected still.
A connection that brings some comfort to the Edge family as they're living through the unimaginable.
Our son went in for routine with wisdom tooth removal, and he died.
The 17-year-old went in for surgery this summer. Erik died unexpectedly from complications during the surgery. The medical examiner's report says Erik died from cardiac arrest, likely caused by a reaction to anesthesia.
We don't know exactly how he failed. We just know our son died.
The family filed a lawsuit against Erik's oral surgeon, looking for answers and to raise awareness.
We want to know what happened and make corrections to whatever that was, so no other family in Spokane or anywhere has to go through this type of grief and loss.
The lawsuit claims during Erik's surgery, the oral surgeon acted as both anesthesia provider and oral surgeon. It says the oral surgeon failed to recognize and respond in a timely and proper manner, resulting in injuries that caused Erik's death. His parents say they didn't know the oral surgeon was acting in both roles.
Do you think if someone else had been the anesthesiologist, that second person, that the outcome of that surgery would have been different?
Yeah.
I don't think we would be here today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The Washington Department of Health requires a permit to administer all levels of sedation and general anesthesia. Department of Health records show Erik's oral surgeon is a licensed dentist and has a dentist general anesthesia permit. Based on those records, the dentist was acting in accordance with medical guidelines. But we found the American Dental Association requires at least one person present for patient monitoring, in addition to the dentist, at any level of sedation. The policy says that additional person must be trained in basic life support for healthcare providers. We don't know what happened leading up to Erik's death. That's what the Edge family hopes the lawsuit will uncover. I reached out to the dentist's attorney, Stephen Lamberson, who says his client is not speaking with the media. Instead of giving an interview, Lamberson shared a statement on his client's behalf. We've redacted the dentist's name because he is not being criminally charged or investigated at this time. He says Mr. Edge was his client's patient, and Erik's death was unfortunate and unforeseen. He and his staff have been deeply impacted, but his client followed safety protocol and met standard of care. His client is prepared to respond to the lawsuit and defend his care. Still, the Edge's attorney says Erik's reaction to the anesthesia is common and preventable.
Any anesthesiologist who didn't know how to respond appropriately to this kind of complication would have a trail of bodies, a long trail of bodies behind them in their career.
The American Dental Association, or ADA, offers a list of questions parents can ask their dentist about sedation and general anesthesia for their child. They include, how will my child be monitored before, during, and after the procedure? And does the dentist have all the permits or licenses required by the state dental board to provide the planned level of anesthesia or sedation? Meantime, through their lawsuit, the Edge family hopes to find their own answers.
Yeah, I'm still in shock, just like our whole family. An incredible loss that didn't have to happen.
They admit navigating a life without their sunshine hasn't been easy.
Our bond is unbreakable. I still feel connected to him.
But they'll hold close to the memories Erik left them.
Now, we do want to mention KREM 2 knows the Edge family because of their longtime involvement with Tom's Turkey Drive. Erik and his family have made yearly donations to the cause since the two boys were very young. This connection to the Edge family is partly why we're sharing their story. Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.